welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Judy, and today I really just want to talk about 5 things I wish I knew in my early 20s. Now, these are in no particular order, but I feel like they're all very valuable and can be used in your teens, 20s, 30s. But I wish I knew these in my earlier 20s because, trust me, I was that girl who thought everything was going to be figured out on a time schedule, and it did not work out like that. So, to begin, number 1, don't just save your money, invest it. So what I mean by this is, so many times you're taught to save, but while that money is sitting there in the bank account, it's depreciating because the dollar is constantly changing. So when you have the money just sitting there, you're actually losing more value. So what I would say is invest it, whether that's going to be a investment property, that could be a Airbnb business, or even crypto, but don't just let it sit in your bank account. So one thing that I've used as a guide since college, which was about 4 years ago, I use a system where I save 20% of what I earn. I save 15% goes to taxes. I have 50% paid to bills, and the other 15% as an allowance. Each time I get paid, I use a system in order to just really budget and make sure that I am able to treat myself, as well as being able to also save. So as the first part of this, I was only saving, but I wasn't investing. And so my money, the value over time, eventually, it's less than what I actually had. So that's my number 1. Well, maybe not number 1 on the list, but also make sure you have those good credit cards open. Some that I wish I had open when I was younger might have been some for the airline. Chase has some really good ones, so it's never too early to get your credit going, and make sure you have that high credit score when you're ready to buy a home or whatever it may be. Be grateful. It's almost impossible to receive more when you're not grateful for what you've already received. So waking up with appreciation, waking up showing love to animals around you, showing love to your siblings, showing love to your parents, taking some extra time to really just appreciate what you've been given, who you are, how you are blessed, how you're healthy, and just spend that time with yourself. That self-love will really go a long way. Number 3, don't forget to dream. So I know we all have busy schedules, and sometimes your schedule is so busy, whether it's your kids, your job, pets sometimes, not that they're extra. Sometimes you're so tired from all the other tasks you're doing, you forget to set visions and goals for that you need to personally achieve that's outside of your job. And so making sure that you have a vision board or journaling where you're able to keep track of your thoughts. Believe it or not, journaling can actually lead to you being healthier. It's known to reduce stress, improve your mental health, promote awareness and mindfulness, also improve your optimism. Overall, journaling and continuing to vision about your dreams will keep you optimistic and ready to take on the next task in life. Next on the list is making sure you have a relationship with God. How important is this? This is the most important one on this list. I cannot explain to you how many times I've tried to go through this life by doing things by my own will, And not until I actually started learning who my creator was I able to learn more about myself. The most important thing you can have is a relationship with your creator. Sometimes we're made to feel as if we're just some particle in time and we're just kind of purposeless and just kind of got here somehow. But when you really dive deep and find the reason why you're put on this planet, it's incredible. It almost is impossible when you look at the statistics of it. And knowing, talking, and praying to your creator only helps you achieve more of your goals, your purpose. Stop trying to figure out everything on your own. Get in the habit of doing it now. There's been so many times I procrastinated on things that didn't even really need to take the next day. I would say, hey, let me just do this tomorrow. But being present and being in the moment, you will never get that time back. You will never be as young as you were today. So get whatever you have on your list done now. Be present, you guys. Make sure that everything you do is intentional and do not procrastinate, because when you put things off, it gets later and later and time keeps passing and you're still putting things off. So the best advice I gave myself was do one small thing each day towards your goal. That in the long run will have your goal accomplished instead of you looking at the big picture all at once. So my last thing I want to say is thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I will be posting consistently, so be ready for next week's video. And I might do a part 2 because I do have a couple more things I want to say. I don't want the video to be too long, so please write in some comments below if you agree. Please subscribe and support my YouTube channel. And thank you guys so much for watching.